All right, well, I figure I'd do a quick little video here. I've had multiple people, I don't know if they're screaming at me in the message or something. It'll be like all cap letters, and they, you know, I'm doing like pulling videos of Godzilla here, but all of them are like, hey, do a walk around. And it's like, it's an F-450. But apparently people, there's more than one. I think there's more than 5 that wanted me to do a walk around. So here's a walk around of my truck, I guess. I didn't know you guys would be that interested in it. Otherwise I would have done it before. This is a 2020 F-450 4-wheel drive. It has the 7.3 liter gas in it, factory 488 gears. I did not put the gears in it. You can get 488s in the 450 and 550s. It is an XLT. It does not have, it's not an XL at the appearance package. It is a XLT chrome grille. XLT. It's not really what I was looking for. I was looking for an XL. But I got a really good deal on it. I did order the chrome steps from Ford. They weren't terribly expensive. I put them on. Here's my toolbox fuel tank. I did a video on it and I haven't done it yet. I haven't edited it yet. So we'll just go over it right now. A guy here in town does aluminum fab. I've got it sitting on some neoprene, and I've got an irrigation system we're doing. So I just threw a blow through tarp on it to hold stuff on, because I did some temporary boards. I didn't do a tailgate. I'm not gonna do a tailgate, I don't think. I'm just gonna do this when I need to. This went down into town and came home in that crazy storm yesterday, and we got to go back over and plow lines in today, so it'll stay on. But it does have, so there's 2 separate pieces of I think it's 40 durometer neoprene underneath it, because there's a slight hump in the middle of the bed where they put the 2 plates together. But he built the doors and everything. I had him build it the way I wanted it. This is like 2 foot deep, so it's got, you know, my flags, paper towels, marking paint, some hand cleaning towels, you know, like my valve wrenches and stuff. This is my measuring wheel. It's kind of everything that I need to do bids on, or, you know, like clean up real quick or whatever. It's a CM bed, SK bed. It's just got the normal 3 foot boxes up here. They do stay dry. I was in that crazy insane storm yesterday. I came home and checked it. They were dry. I did have to adjust the latches. But I've got, you know, miscellaneous tools, fire extinguisher, wire connectors, stuff like that. Just got straps in this one. The other one on the back side has this tarp in it, a bunch of bungee cords, you know, a tarp, a regular tarp, and then the one up there has some other, you know, tool like stuff in it. And then the other side has a door just like this. Here, we'll show you. We'll just show you the whole truck so we can physically do a walk around of it. The truck is bone stock right now. It's got maybe 3,000 miles on it right now. I keep my shovels in here, and usually a probe, like a ground probe. But I ended up putting a new fuel pump on it from what I had before. The GPI, I always want to say GDI, but the GPI, I kind of feel like it's more compact. The nice thing is, if you get not the cheap one, there's an economy one, and then this is the normal or heavy duty or something. So this is just a jam nut. You tighten that down so you can set your head, and you don't have to like tighten it up and then over tighten it to get it where you want it to sit. You can put your fitting in it, and then you just put the pump on it. It's kind of nice. About 74 gallon capacity. Like I said, just miscellaneous tools. You know, I've got my triangles and first aid kit, stuff like that. It's got the 19.5s on it, 225/70 19.5s, just the straight Continentals. The F600 does have a, I think they've got like a 245/70 19.5 on them. They look pretty tough. So whenever I need to put tires on this, I'm probably going to the 245s. It looks pretty tough. One thing I wish Ford wouldn't have done, see, like all my other trucks, my XLs with the appearance package and everything else, they already had the wiring for the fog lights. Well, it doesn't matter if this has the wiring or not, I don't have a hole. So I thought about looking to see if it's got wiring. I thought maybe a light bar in here, but this is actually an air duct. It's a duct to shove air up to the cooling package. So I don't know if I necessarily want to block it. I don't know. I thought about maybe some small LEDs, tucking them into here or something, maybe in here. This does have the ambulance prep, which it comes with, you know, some nicer features inside. I'm short. I've got like an extreme amount of arthritis in my right foot, so the power pedals are really, it's a really nice option for me, and this just happened to have power pedals, and I'm like, sold. I know that's a stupid thing, but when I can bring the pedals there and I can sit back like a normal person, I don't have to like reach, because normally I'm like reaching like this to hit the gas pedal and I drive with my tippy toe. It hurts my toe at the end of the day. I know that's dumb, but it's super functional for me. Anyways, let's get up in here. It's got, you know, like the auto 4-wheel drive. It's got the sync. I'll start it for you guys. You can kind of hear it. Sounds really good. Factory. And I've seen some other 7.3s and pickups. Like, I mean, that's factory. It's got some rumble to it. I don't know if you heard it on camera or not. Let's turn the radio off. But it's got, you know, sync, whatever number they're on, 3 or 4. I do like this. It's got, it's got a cigarette lighter and a outlet. So I've got my charger down there for my DeWalt stuff, because I plugged my GoPro into my DeWalt stuff, into my DeWalt battery. I got a little deal that clips on the top, makes it really nice. You know, typical steering wheel controls, nothing crazy fancy. It's got tilt wheel. You know, if anybody has driven a newer truck, it's same as like 2017, I believe. You can put it in manual, and you can do your manual transmission shifts. It's got the brake command. It's got a compact. It's got a compact, like a USB-C and a regular USB. No cigarette lighter. A bunch of buttons. I couldn't tell you offhand what they do. These are your map lights. That's probably your dome light cancel. Looks like this has something to do with an outlet light or something. I don't know. I don't know. I don't hit the buttons. I couldn't even tell you what they do. I don't ever use them. It's got the upfitter switches, which are kind of nice. I'm gonna wire those up to some strobes, and then we're gonna have the salt spreader on it. So, you know, we'll be able to put the salt spreader on one or whatever and activate the plug. Of course, power windows and locks. And then it's got the little cubby in it and a glove box. And it's got a shelf in the glove box, so it's got a lot of storage over there for, I don't know, about any and everything that you'd probably need to do. I don't know what on earth you'd have to put over there to fill all that up. I do wish they had the double-decker pockets, because I use my pockets in my truck quite a bit. But here's your hood release. It's just got regular tow mirrors, like you pull them out. They are heated. I do like that, because we do snow removal. I'm out in the winter all the time. If there's a storm, we're in it. Thing I really like, I mean, it does have dual batteries and dual alternator. Everything I have seen, at least in the US, it's got dual alternator and dual batteries, factory. I didn't do it. It wasn't an option. It seems like the US, every 7.3 that I seen, it was factory with dual batteries. Well, I seen one in Canada, maybe. It only had one battery and one alternator. It was kind of weird. But anyways, I'm gonna put it's got a factory air filter in it. I'm gonna order a dry, you know, like an air raid or somebody. I'm gonna order a dry filter for it. I'd kind of like to get rid of this, the little muffler setup. So I might just do my own cold air kit, because I can just use a round silicone boot there and come up here, and I'll do like an aluminum 90 with some tubing or something going to this, so I can you know, reduce it down here where I need to and all that. But all I'd have to do is put this one port in it. Other than that, you know, I don't really have plans on doing anything. I just like to take this off. I kind of feel like that creates a lot more turbulence that you don't want. It's not the right kind of turbulence. Anyways, restriction, I guess, is more of the word. And if not, if it doesn't do much, or if it, sorry, my magnet like grabbed my hood latch here. If it doesn't do anything performance-wise, it doesn't really hurt my feelings, but I think it'd let the motor talk a little bit, because as I understand, these are more mufflers than anything else. They kind of muffle the intake air going in. I did think about doing a throttle body spacer. I don't know. It may be a fad thing, but if it picks up a couple miles a gallon, or a mile a gallon, and, you know, 10 more horsepower, so be it. It looks like Ford went back to the green coolant. Who knows? It's probably something special and different. Anyways, aluminum hood. Try not to close it crazy. I mean, you know, aluminum body truck and everything. Let's see. It's 16.5 GVW total for the entire truck. But that's kind of it. I mean, it's a 7.3 gas. I really like it. I at least don't have to I don't have to add springs to the back and all that. The bed looks really good. This is my first skirted bed. I was actually going to get another normal flat bed, and then I was going to add boxes to it and kind of build it in like this. I don't have time for that. I mean, I'd love to. I'm going to make a toolbox for the trailer, but I don't know when. I'm going to get it done. I do know, I've seen, so if you look in there, it looks like all I have is this little resonator glass pack looking thing and a muffler. Well, I know, make sure I don't have one up here. I know that I've watched a couple guys. Nope, all I've got is a catalytic converter. So I've got a catalytic converter, it goes back to a muffler, and then the resonator, you know, glass pack thing. Well, I've seen some other guys, when they're doing an exhaust kit, maybe this is a cabin chassis thing, they've got that muffler, and then they've got like another muffler resonator deal up front, and they have this little glass pack back here. So maybe the cabin chassis have a little more horsepower because they've got less restriction. But I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to see if I can get like a Flowmaster or a Dynomax something. I really do like the sound, but I'm going to take the clamp loose. Let's see, where are we at in picture? So this clamp up here, thought about taking it loose and putting a different muffler on it and running back with no glass pack type of resonator back there. And then I want like a tip that comes down so it doesn't blow on the back of that box. But anyways, that's the walk around of my truck. I mean, I hope that kind of shows you guys something on it. I do have, you know, all the new ones have Ford Pass. You can get on Ford's app now and you can start the truck. You can, I don't know, I guess most people don't know this. My salesman didn't know it. So here's my regular remote. It's a flip key remote. They couldn't find my other key, so I told him, I was like, get me the remote start key. So I've got a remote start key for it. I still need to get it cut and programmed. But when you, like, say you want to roll your windows down, so if you're sitting here, and this is just an option you can turn on your dash. So you have to unlock the truck and then hold it, I don't know, it's 3 to 5 seconds. Roll your windows down. If you want to stop it, you hit it again. If you want it to roll all the way down, you can roll them all the way down. There's also a, what's the other option in there? Maybe courtesy wipers. You can, like, I don't remember what you do. Maybe you bump it and it does it for like 3 or 4 times or something. Instead of just doing it once, it'll do it 3 or 4 times or something. You can turn that on. I've really never messed with it. But the keyless, or I mean the remote start, all the trucks, XLT, appearance package, and up, all have remote start already built into them. You have to get a remote start key, and then you have to find somebody with the ability to run Ford programming stuff, or you can go to your dealer, and all they do is turn it in the BCM. Your body control module, sorry. I'm an ex-Ford tech, so I know a little more technical stuff, but anyways, and I believe the antennas are already in these. Man, I thought that was a chip in my paint. About to freak out. If not, you may have to put an antenna in it, but I think all the aluminum trucks already have the antenna in them. Now, my gray truck and my white truck, it was a 2012 and a 2015. You had to get an antenna and the key, the remote start key, and then you had to go in and turn it on in the BCM. Anyways, and anybody with the you know, maybe with Ford side or something like that, you can turn that stuff on. Anyways, I think that's about it. I don't know really what to do about a walk around on it. It's just a stock, you know, it's got clearance lights. They are LEDs and they're clear. They light up amber, so it's kind of got some cool factor to it. I love the grill. I love the truck. I love how it runs. It pulls really good. This truck, I really think it's suited for anything that you can put on like a 14 or 16K trailer, maybe a 20K. I mean, I'm gonna get a 25K trailer, like a 25 plus 5, but I've got that too. I've got a little C7500 that I'm almost done with. I need to get the interior back together, get it logoed, and I need to take the rest of the wet kit off of it, or at least the central hydraulics, not the wet kit, but central hydraulics. I'm gonna get rid of all that because I don't need it. But I'm gonna get something pintle hitched to where I can pull it with that, and I can load it, you know, if I need to go get a 95 or a SV100 size machine, I can. And then if not, I can just put the tractor and put that trailer on this truck and throw the tractor on it, because tractor doesn't weigh anything, but then I get my deck over. Anyways, but other than that, I think it's really suited for anything, you know, 14, 16K trailer wise, you know, 16,000 pounds behind you all day long. But anyways, there's my truck, guys. Hopefully you like it. Hopefully that was a good enough walk around. I mean, let me know if you want something specific. I can show you, but I've definitely had multiple people say something about, hey, walk around the truck, we haven't seen your truck. So here's my girl. But anyways, well, I'm gonna go in and get some lunch. I don't know about you guys, but it's like almost 1 o'clock. I'm hungry. I've been mowing, trying to get mowing caught up. I got to go meet Corey over at a job because we've got to plow some lines in for an irrigation system tomorrow. Anyways, it's Saturday. I try not to work on weekends anymore because it makes my wife happier, but I kind of have to. We got like a hellacious storm yesterday, got rained out. In the afternoon, we didn't get lines pulled, so I need to be ready for at least Monday. So I guess have a good weekend, and go get you some lunch. Thanks.